guys, today we are meeting with Richard, our friend and partner from Dragon. He's a partner of Dragon Fund here in China, and maybe you can introduce yourself shortly with what you're doing, what is that Dragon is doing.
Yes, everyone, good to see you here. My name is Richard Wang, and I'm in Shanghai office. Our entity, venture firm called DFJ Dragon. Actually, we are under one of the sister fund under the Team DFJ. Team DFJ, if you stay in Western world, you may heard about this name. Team was the believer of Bitcoin and also invest equity company early stage, a specific early stage deal for many years already. And actually, so we are actually a very traditional early stage equity investment venture capital, and we are in China for 12 years already. And in the past couple years, actually, we also focus on some deals in blockchain area. So for today, we have a USD fund, RMB fund, and also digital assets fund. For now, we invest blockchain area about 40 portfolios so far.
So you have started in 2017, right?
Right. Actually, we pay attention about the blockchain company, especially from equity side, about 4 years in China. But if you talk about a token deal, it's in just a couple years.
Oh, I see. So how do you do now in the bear market when there is a lot of people are crying and the market is crashing and people say that there is no an ICO anymore? So what do you do now?
Right. Well, actually, we review every deal very slowly because we do a lot of due diligence, and we review the deal very carefully. So even if bear market, we are not worried about that because normally we spend about 3 months for a deal. Mm-hmm. And as I mentioned earlier, that we only invested 40 deals so far in past couple years. Means we only invest one deal a day. A month. Roughly like that, okay, or maybe 2 deals a month. So we are not worried about a bear market because it's good for those good projects. They do have their community, they do have their technology, they can survive because they are good, right? So supposedly they can get the support from their investors, so they can survive in this market. So we are not worried about that. And for those deals that we already invested in the bear market, I believe the team is going to grow themselves and continue to expand their business. So even if bear market, we can stay with them for 1 year, 2 years, 3 years. We are not worried about that because please pay attention about that. We actually invest in primary market, and our digital asset fund is 5 years. It's not like some other token fund is only 1 or 2 years.
I heard when it's fast, it's like 6 months. They are expecting their returns.
Anyhow, but our digital asset fund actually is 5 years. So we really looking for the long-term growth, long-term value added of the project itself.
So, and what are the most important criteria for you to choose? So, and obviously you said the healthy community and the technology. Right. What else?
Okay, so I would say that from an investment point of view, it's nothing different between token deal or equity deal, to be honest, because it's from investment point of view. But of course, the token deal you may be able to get exit earlier. So there's some kind of strategy. It could be different, but the core will be the same. The core will be the same. Means what? Means we would check the deal from 3 point of view. 3 angles. One is the team itself, the people. Again, most of the blockchain deal is early stage deal. Most, okay. So the people is matter. So how and what and why you want to do this project? Why you are able to do it better than others? And why you want to do this? And how you're going to do this? So the people matters. And for this team, how the teamwork going to be together? You know this guy for years, or you guys just a new assemble, it's just a new build, right? And do you have the mutual trust among the team? So everything is matters. So the people, that's only one point, okay? The second angle is the core competency. If you are good at technology, or you are good at the business model, or you are good at channel, you have to have something you are good at. You have to have some core competency.
Better than others.
Of course, better than others. So why is that? And you have to convince us you are really good. You have the history, you have a track record, and you have some kind of the evidence to show you are really good at that. Even the simple ways, you have a demonstration. You have some kind of MVP, so you can demonstrate. You can convince us, yeah, you are really good at something about that, right? So it's the people and also the core competency, no matter it's hardware, software, or business model itself. And third is the market scale. Means what? What kind of market you approach? You approach a small niche market or very, very big market scale. And what is the market landscape so far today? What is your competitive position in this market? So from the market point of view, we will review the project from these three angles.
Difference, and what you would recommend the projects which are coming to China to explore Chinese market, or maybe they're looking for funds here. What would you suggest for foreign projects to adjust?
Well, actually, although we are called DFJ Dragon, we focus on China market, but actually for the token deals, actually we invest quite globally. We invest several deals in Korea, several deals in US, and one deal later, for example, in France. Okay, we invest there too. So we try to get a good project worldwide. So it's not necessary it's a Chinese team or foreign team, Western team, not necessary. But in order for us to review the project, to evaluate the project, we prefer the people. The team has the people on site in China. So we are able to access the team to know what they are doing. And in the meantime, we have a lot of resources in China. We also like this project. They really have the China market, in such that we are able to provide our resource to them to expand the China market. So that's what we like to.
I see. So the last question I would like you to ask is about the blockchain environment, and how do you perceive it?
I'll put this way: blockchain itself is a protocol. It's about communication, and based on this communication, we can add on a lot of different properties or functions, like a crypto. It's like a crypto is one of function, okay, and like a consensus is one of function built on the communication. And if we talk about internet, it's also communication. It takes more than 10 years to develop the way it is today. So we believe in the long run, 3-5 years, there are certain areas, certain business model is going to build on the blockchain technology, or say blockchain protocol. That's for sure. So we believe the market is going forward to growth. But it's not just the simply blockchain itself, because block and chain itself is one of its kind. It's one kind of protocol. So if the people know about the IOTA, right? IOTA using another architecture, and it also support point-to-point communication, and it also support a symmetry crypto way to protect the data, protect the data, and also to build up the consensus system. So we believe there will be another technology in the future, maybe not just one, maybe more, and similar as blockchain, because simply blockchain is only a protocol to provide those functions, and maybe there's another architecture is going to provide the same function. So that's how we believe. To back to one step, blockchain as a technology itself is one thing, but we believe something else. Like we believe it's consensus, and we also believe a token economy, in which means that we believe the economy itself is going to extend some more business model by using the token, and token itself has a different properties. When we talk about ICO, the token itself only has one property we call utility, but for ST, there's another property we call security. So in the long run, maybe there's other we call XTO. This X means all the different variety of properties, and it can be a combination. It can be all the. It could be very versatile, say. So that's what we believe.
Okay, so thank you so much for your insightful talk, for your
No
opinion,
problem.
and for your vision, and thank you guys for the attention.
Thank you. Bye.